We just got out of Total Destruction. I mean, Giant
Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, 2 again, Armageddon. We just got out of Mortal Kombat Annihilation. No.
Yes.
Annihilation with Natalie Portman and Oscar Isaac, which is fantastic watching. I don't know what to think about Queen Amidala and Poe Dameron doing it. You know,
I know, it's kind of weird.
I can't say I haven't fantasized about it before.
I guarantee that somebody's wrote a fan fiction out there.
I mean, if you were Poe Dameron or Queen Amidala, wouldn't you bang Queen Amidala or Poe Dameron? I sure would.
Yes. Come for her because her planet got blown up.
It wasn't her planet. Well, yeah, I guess it was.
Yeah, it was totally her planet.
No, her planet. She's from Naboo. It's Leia's stepdaddy that was from Alderaan. Well, General Organa was from Alderaan.
Was friends with all those people, so
looking for love in Alderaan places. You can't help but make Star Wars references in this. You have 2 major characters from Star Wars in your movie. Why would you do that? Like, if they would have taken, like, 2 people, like, somebody from the original trilogy and then somebody from the prequel trilogy and did a movie now, yeah, okay, I can see you avoiding the Star Wars jokes, but we just saw Oscar Isaacs 2 months ago. And he's coming up there with Domhnall Gleeson for one of the actors we've seen the most while we've been doing these.
I know.
It's like the 4th.
He's been in everything.
X-Men Apocalypse, the Star Wars films, this, and there was something else we saw with him in it. I liked this movie. I don't love it as much as some of the critics that are saying loved it, but
critics are stupid, aren't they? Like, they just say, oh, this is the best thing ever. No, they got paid to say that.
Yeah, you can say something's pretty good.
This is one of those movies that they've saturated television and internet with previews for it. So they're paying people to say this stuff.
This parking lot's completely empty and a car just drove it.
Fucking assholes.
Oh my god.
Cocksuckers.
I'm gonna buy a second camera so I can, and when I finally learn how to edit this shit and do and tape while people drive next to us.
We are in the farthest away spot and they're driving farther away than they need to drive. Exactly. Just to drive right past us.
That's not an exaggeration. That's actually legitimate. At least, hey, this guy stayed on the actual road, so.
Like, the fucking building's over there. And they're driving way over here and then cutting right in front of us. Fucking assholes. Every time.
Yeah, it has been every time. I'm going to go back and do a counter on these videos. I'll go rewatch them all. And just count every time.
Every single video. There's people driving past us. I'm just going to start parking in the fucking road because they don't drive there.
Park in the parking garage. Yeah, we could do this from the top level of the parking garage one day. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
Anyway, Annihilation.
See how many people drive by us up there.
If they do, we have. I'm gonna get permission to launch dynamite because now it's on purpose.
Yeah, just get some Roman candles, start shooting them at them as they go by. Fuckers.
Annihilation.
Yeah, it was something.
I'll give it this. It was one of the most intriguing films.
Yeah, I liked it. I'm still processing it because it was definitely something to take in. Mm-hmm. Like, there was a lot going on in this movie.
For a movie that pretended like nothing was happening, because there were so many shots of them just walking, but every one of those served a purpose.
It was so slow paced. Like, this thing was the slowest moving movie like that we've seen in a long time.
Since it comes at night.
Yeah, it was just the slowest burn. And then, but it was interesting at the same time. Like, it's so fucking boring, but there's so much to look at and so much to take in. It's like,
I love the music of this movie too, because like in the tense situations, instead of doing it was like an acoustic guitar playing. Like,
yeah.
That, to me, that's more intense because like the movie's trying to make me feel calm for a reason. Something's about to fucking happen. And a couple of times when the things happen, oh my god.
I have to talk about it. The fucking greatest, creepiest fucking monster I've ever seen. And creepy stuff doesn't bother me.
Me neither.
Like, I love creepy stuff, horror movies and shit. The more gruesome, the better. There was a fucking weird bear monster in this movie. It was the fucking creepiest thing I've ever seen. Ever.
Yeah, the CGI was fantastic.
Oh, it was incredible. This fucking bear monster, I don't know what, had a weird fucking head. Like, and it fucking opened its mouth where you would expect a roar. It was a fucking people voice, like, crying out for help. It was fucking incredible.
Yeah, I mean, this is a lot of critics are like, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil this one either, because I think you should go into this movie when, like we did, just only having seen the trailer. Trailer don't really prepare you. I need to stop drinking Mr. Pibb while we're doing these reviews. Yeah. Every time I'm like, speaking of that, was that you that kept farting in the theater?
I farted a few times, but I never smelled any of them. So, no, I think that's those people that were behind us. We're going to have to find new seats. Because we keep getting stuck with that same guy behind us.
The one just gets up 5 times.
Yeah, he gets up 5 times. He just fucking randomly says loud shit during the movie.
Yeah.
Like narrating the movie. I don't want to make fun of him, though. I think he's, like...
He might have been
a little bit mentally impaired, yeah.
He could have been, or just really fucked up. Yeah.
No, they've been to the last, like, 5 movies, and they always sit right behind us.
Yeah, we'll go to the other side.
Yeah.
On the bottom more. Or we could have this time, we could just sat in the middle.
I was looking at that. Those front seats in that theater would have been awesome.
Yeah, we'll do that next time. This is the theater. We saw this in the theater. We haven't seen a lot of movies in this one. I think Don't Breathe was one, but...
Yeah, we haven't
Purge.
seen a lot in there. Yeah, Purge.
But
it's a good theater. I like it. It's set up really well.
Yeah, it's got a good sound and everything in that one. I like that one a lot. Of the smaller theaters, it's one of the best.
Yeah.
But I gotta say, all the acting in this movie was pretty damn good. Jennifer Jason Leigh, I haven't seen her really do much lately. She was really good. I like how they pointed out why everybody that was in going into the Shimmer, which is the name of the thing that they enter, they all kind of had a reason. So there's something that led them there.
Yeah.
Like, there's a subplot in this movie, I'm not going to give it away, about Natalie Portman and something she does. And it makes her kind of a bad person. And a lot of critics are like, oh, they shouldn't have focused on that. That was dumb. I get why they did that, because it showed every one of these people how their bad decisions that they've made throughout their life led them all here.
Yeah.
Like, one person, I'll give this point up. There's somebody in the group that has cancer, but when she talks about the bad things people have done, she says smoking and kind of looks down and looks back up. It's like, oh, you smoked and now you've got cancer. So, and I won't give away anybody else's thing, but I actually think that was important to show how constant bad decisions led to them to where they were.
Yeah.
So I actually don't think that was a wasted subplot.
The only character I didn't like is the friggin' the badass Latino chick. Like, why is the Mexican girl got to be a tough acting lesbian badass every time they're in a movie?
Yeah, I think that was Gina Rodriguez is her name. Yeah,
in everything she's in, she's that tough Latino chick. Like, she's tough, but she's really sensitive. She's just acting tough.
Yeah, it's not like Salma Hayek, who doesn't have to act tough because you know she could strangle you to death.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the character didn't bother me, but it definitely didn't. It wasn't something I was jumping through the air about. But
yeah, that was the only character I didn't really care for. Everybody else was good. I don't know. Plus, they didn't really explain why she was so, like, I think she was gay for 2 or 3 of those other girls.
Yeah. I think,
like, I didn't really connect to which one. Maybe the one, but I don't know. She was kind of upset after that happened, but
I think I get that. I think that she's the kind of person who just latches on to people in general, and I think that's her flaw, is that she develops relations. You know, everybody knows that person that the first time they meet anybody, they're best friends or they're in love.
Yeah.
And I think she's just one of those people that knew that she might be about to die and was just searching for any connection wherever she could get it. That's what I got from that. That's what the big theme of this movie. Like in Arrival, it's communication, and this one, it's connection. Connection is a big deal in this
I like
movie.
this a lot more than Arrival. I didn't like Arrival at all.
I liked Arrival quite a bit, but
I enjoyed this one. And visually, oh my god. there is incredible CGI in this movie. Like, it's some of the best. It's on par with fucking Doctor Strange level of CGI. It's really, really good.
Same guy. If you've seen the movie Ex Machina, which is a really good movie, it's the same guy, and you can kind of see that style. Like, you can kind of tell it's the same guy that made both films.
Yeah.
But this is one. I mean, go see this one, because I think everybody that watches this, when you have a conversation about it, I think different people will take different things from this movie. I think everybody will see a character they can relate to, or something they can hold on to, and relate to how that person would respond to the situation.
Unless you're a guy that waits till people have their wieners out and says this is the most terrible movie they've ever seen.
We're both taking a piss. This guy's like, hey, did you guys just go see a movie? No, we're in a theater, jackass.
No, we're just taking a leak in this fucking movie theater bathroom.
We're doing each other's nails.
I just saw the stupidest movie I've ever seen.
Annihilation.
What'd you guys see?
Same
the fucking same exact movie, buddy. Can you wait for me to put my dick away?
Yeah. I'm not a Natalie Portman fan. I don't fucking care. If I turn away, I'm gonna pee on myself. Just...
I'm trying to concentrate here.
Yeah. It's already coming out like a river. I mean, because when I pee a lot. Drink a 44
Drink
ounce.
a fucking giant Mr. Pibb. It doesn't help anything.
So, I guess we'll close this. The only trailer that I really want to talk about, because we got a couple trailers, but we got the trailer for Rampage.
Yeah, that looks incredible.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, that's gonna be so good.
Speaking of trailers, the other day I didn't do a video, but I'll just 3-4 minutes on this movie before we close this out. My wife and I went to see The Greatest Showman, which is a good movie. Wasn't a great movie. It's a good musical. If you like musicals, you'll like it. I had issues with the movie, but I can honestly say that it was the best I've ever seen Zac Efron in a movie ever. I've never liked him in a movie. Even in Baywatch, which actually ended up not being a terrible movie, I didn't care for him in that. His on-screen chemistry with Hugh Jackman was just fucking amazing. The two of them just were so good with one another, and
That's cool. They had a bromance going on.
They kind of did, and there a lot of the songs I thought were stupidly written, but it was still well performed, well sung. But there's a song segment with Zendaya and Zac Efron called "Rewrite the Stars," and it's all done practically. It's all these like trapeze tricks and rope tricks, and it's really her doing all this stuff, and
that's awesome.
It's amazing, but. That film I recommend, but there's a trailer before that movie I really need to talk about. There's a movie called Show Dogs coming out.
Show Dogs, huh? Is it about like people going to dog shows and showing their dogs?
It's worse than that. It's worse than that.
Oh no!
It's a talking dog detective that goes undercover at a dog show. It was
like Air Bud the detective.
Amy, she just kept looking over at me and smiling because we were the only people in the theater. We saw this on like a Tuesday morning or whatever. And and she's just looking at me smiling because she already had gotten this trailer before something I didn't see. And she's like, I can't wait for you to see this trailer. I was like, why? And she's just smiling at me because I'm just like, no!
That's great.
I don't want to believe I live in a world this can happen.
Well, they're making anything into a movie these days. No matter how terrible.
Holy fuck. I was so mad. I've never seen a trailer. Like, Peter Rabbit made me mad, but I ended up loving that movie. Yeah. I think that's my favorite movie of the year so far.
That's been the best movie of the year, absolutely.
I don't think that's going to happen, but we're not seeing Show Dogs. I'll say right now, if anybody that's watching this sends me $12 and pays for our tickets, we'll go see Show Dogs.
See Show Dogs, absolutely.
Oh God, my head hurt when it was over. I wanted to just give up on humanity. It's like Korea wants to take us over. Come on, we don't deserve it. We don't deserve to be the superpower of the world anymore. Yeah, we made a movie we made Show Dogs.
Show Dogs.
That's it. I mean, that's the end.
We've went and watched some pretty terrible movies, so.
Speaking of terrible movies, then we cut this short because I don't want the video to run for an hour. Tonight we're going to be doing another drunk review of a movie I don't want to really fucking see, but I kind of owe him after the last two.
He's a bastard, so And it's his own fault because he fucking wiped away all thoughts of anything being terrible ever again. After I watched the Emoji Movie, it's like, well, yeah. There's no way this could be bad compared to that.
The Emoji Movie is a pleasurable experience for that because you appreciate everything so much more. Like, I hug my wife more. I kiss my children.
I thought, well, you know, the 2016 Ghostbusters, we'll go ahead and give it a shot now. You know, the Emoji Movie just fucking crushed a part of my soul. So maybe this won't be so bad.
No, it's got Melissa. I detest and despise Melissa McCarthy. I don't think she's funny.
I can't wait for him to watch it. It's a perfect payback.
I've never enjoyed anything I've seen her in, except for there's one movie that I hate, Central Intelligence, and she's a small character in the end, and she's fine in that. But I don't like her. I tried to watch that movie, The Heat, and Sandra Bullock is fine, but Melissa McCarthy just this. She's always got this look. She does. She looks like a surprised hamster. And it's not because she's fat. It's because she's annoying. I don't find her
not even that fat.
No, yeah. Everybody's saying like if you hate a Melissa McCarthy, oh, it's because she's fat. No, I actually really like Rebel Wilson, and she's a bigger girl, and I love
bigger
Rebel
than Melissa McCarthy.
And I think Rebel Wilson's funny as shit. Like I hate the Pitch Perfect movies, but I really like her in them. Like so it's not that. I just think Melissa McCarthy. I just don't. It's not my kind of humor. Like, there are people that watch certain things and find them... I don't find her funny, like, at all. So, tonight I'm going to have to... I mean, it's almost because I like... I didn't remember their names the other day. Kristen Wiig and Kate... well, the one chick that's on... Kate McKinnon. Yeah. I like those two quite a bit, so...
Well, you might not like them anymore after tonight.
Well, we'll be back with that tonight. Well, I'll be doing that tonight and then posting that tomorrow, so...
Yay. Something to look forward to.
Go see Annihilation, and I'm probably going to recommend you not seeing Ghostbusters.
And watch me get out and throw a brick at this guy.
One of those people that is talking to, you know what, when you have it on speakerphone, you can hold it like this. Why do people fucking do this?
Hey, you're on speakerphone.
It's modern technology. You can hold the phone all the way out here and be like, hey, motherfucker, and they're going to be able to hear you.
Throw it down in the fucking seat and talk to them.
Yeah, I've had my phone sitting in like by the lower part of the dashboard of the car and been able to talk to people on speakerphone just fine. You don't need to...
Hey, look at my big iPhone. My car don't even have a bumper, but I got an iPhone.
I hope he wrecks and dies.
I hope so too. That's what he gets for driving so fucking close to us. Bastard.
We'll see you later.